There we go. Andrew Knight, Lord Revel, reach your heart out. Pandora! How lovely to see that. This is the raffle. And we're just drawing 3 tickets. Please don't rush up if you've got the number, because you'll get the prize at front of house. A white 609. What?
I have orange 34.
Oh, well done! No, you must have it. You paid the money. Are you mean enough to want me to draw again? You buggers, right. It's really good.
Mr. Biggins knew I could sing, actually, because my last musical was in '96 or '97, and for at least a week we were in Salad Days together.
Ah, we were, yes, absolutely. Oh, thank you very much for that, very nice.
Ramin's done all the hard work thanking the real people, so I'll skip that. All I'll add to that is the hardest working ensemble on earth. They've been in rehearsal for about 10 months. Oh, this is terrifying. Yeah, musical, very scary. I know they said keep it short. Right, I don't know how it happened. A very brief story. I think what happened is Mr. Lloyd Webber went to see... Thank you very much, Mother. Lloyd Webber went to see his friend Tom Stoppard's little play, and I was playing a 9-stone shaven-headed man. He thought he'll make a hunky brow, so I don't know how that happened. But thank you to Jack O'Brien and everyone for an extraordinary actors rehearsal process, which I wasn't expecting. Everyone who voted, so that's what this is all about, and Darcy Licious, you know who you are. And I'd like to thank, to misquote Morrissey, the ones that I love and who love me. And I'm not very political, but with March coming up, I'd like to say, wherever you live, support your local theatre. Thanks very much.
Can I just say, Sheridan Smith taught me everything I know about walking high heels. Basically what you do is you put your knees like that, and you run, okay, like this. Sorry, I'm quite excited. Miranda? Look, that's the question mark. Did you see what I did? Okay, so... I'm quite excited. I've had a whole box of Maltesers. Do they show? It's quite a tight dress. Imagine anybody stop me. Can you see? So I keep touching my arse when you stop me. The skirt's a bit short, isn't it? Anyway, I'm a very serious actress. I'm a very serious supporting actress. Basically, I was never more scared than on the stage of the Act Theatre because I had to talk to the audience. Now, this show was done in America, and American audiences were like, "Oh, talk to me!" but in an American accent. And then in London, all the audiences went. And if you got eye contact, they went, "Oh shit!" So basically, it didn't work. And I had to do most of my talking with the audience. And so I had to do sort of gentle trout tickling. I mean, not, actual. All those looks to camera, I got more from her. Sorry, the 2 funniest women in the world. Why haven't I been in your show? Look, she's got no answer. Nothing. I'm a writer. No excuses. Don't say anything now. So what I realised, okay, is that the audience were the main... I'm going back to my show. Oh yeah, when I was asked to do it, it's called The Little Dog Laughed, and I heard Little Dogger laughed. that's not for me. They've sat down. Oh. I'm a very serious actress. So the audience basically joined in. And so I'm the best supporting actress because I supported all you guys who came to see the show. Thank you for keeping eye contact and joining in and having a laugh. I'd like to thank Nick Frankfurt and Tobias Young at CMP for doing the show. I'd like to thank Jamie Lloyd, who directed me. I'd like to thank Penny Dyer, who helped me speak with an American accent. I'd like to thank Sheridan Smith for teaching me how to walk in high heels. And Miranda Hart for being the great big heart that she is. I could string this out all night. How much do you want? And thank you to my husband Richard Lee, who is the best man in the world. Thank you very much.
The Globe is a fabulous theatre. It's, I always thought of it not as this heritage theatre at all, but as a wildly experimental place, because it certainly puts the fear of God into a writer working for it. You sometimes think somewhere up in the upper gallery you can glimpse a small man with a strange beard looking down on your effort saying, "Cut that scene, man!" God's truth. I must thank this wonderful organisation, Dominic John Gould, the artistic director, a wonderful cast. We had a great summer together. And I must thank also, above all perhaps, the great director, John Dove. Thank you, Globe. Thank you, audience at the Globe, for coming to see this and voting for the play. Thank you very much.
Well, first of all, a massive thank you to everyone who voted. That's amazing. I'm really grateful for that. Thank you to Jerry Mitchell and for Sonia Friedman for getting me involved in the production in the first place. Sometimes I think you get a job and it just sort of feels special from the very start, and this was definitely one of those jobs. Without sounding like a total cliche, it was just a pleasure from start to finish, and it really will hold a really special place in my heart. So thank you very much, and to my family who are here tonight, and to my boyfriend, I love you. Thank you.
Well, thank you. I'm just a stupid actress, so obviously I got the grown-ups to write me something to say, because it's you and me. It's a great honour to accept this on behalf of Jonathan Lynn and Anthony J, who wrote it. And they say, we would like to thank the Chichester Festival Theatre, Mark Goucher, Matthew Byam-Shaw, and the other producers for their commitment and faith in the play, and for presenting it so beautifully. We are indebted to our superb cast, headed by Henry Goodman, David Haig, Jonathan Slinger, and Emily Joyce, for their glorious performances and their commitment to excellence. And finally, we thank all those who voted for Yes Prime Minister as the best comedy, and for taking no notice of the Whatsonstage critic Michael Coveney. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Oh, that's the best kiss I've had tonight. Finally, the long hours of hard work and self-sacrifice have paid off. It's very lonely, you know, sitting in internet cafes voting for yourself for hours on end, with only a coffee and a croissant to keep you going. Seriously, I am very, very chuffed to receive this, not least because I was in a category with a lot of actors who I really genuinely admire. Stephen Campbell-Moore, brilliant actor, Eddie Redmayne, A.D. Scarborough, all the people in my category I feel can really do it, and so I felt it was a privilege just to be nominated, so to win is fantastic. Also because the Tricycle is such a small theatre compared to the larger West End stage. Someone said to me, you've got no chance because you're in a small theatre, so all I can think of is that the play resonated with people enough to make them vote, and I thank you all for that. And lastly but not least, because it's an audience vote, and I feel very gratified that you voted for me, so thank you for that. And thank you to you, to Anthony Sher and the rest of the fantastic cast for making me look good, to Iqbal Khan, the director, Mary Lauder and Nick Kent at the Tricycle for making me feel so welcome, and to my wife, who is the best Jewish mother my 2 children could have, and she's a shiksa, so that's quite surprising. And finally, I was on stage at almost exactly this time last Sunday, picking up a BAFTA for someone else, and I can't tell you how nice it is that I can take this one home. Thank you very much.
Okay, I'll go first. Thank you very much. These awards are something else. It's very humbling knowing that the public have voted for this and that we got it for over just 14 votes difference. That's also very humbling. It was a great show to do. I'm very grateful to our producers who had the nerve, really, to put on this production, especially in this climate. That is Julian Stoneman standing behind me, Aaliyah M. Jones and Stephen Bird. And I won't say any more because I want him to speak. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have to thank very much the Whatsonstage.com audience who voted for us. Thank you very much indeed to What's on Stage, but to be honest, we wouldn't have a show if it wasn't for Adrian who played Brick. If any of you, and I hope you did see him, it was an extraordinary performance. It was thanks to our creative team. Debbie, Morgan, Faye, Richard, David, everyone was very special, the casting director, the management, so all we can say is thank you very much indeed, and it really is appreciated.
I just want to say thank you to everybody, everybody at the Savoy Theatre who are like a well-oiled machine and an absolute brilliant company to work with. I was just a small cog in that wheel. So thanks to all of them. Thanks to all the fans who voted and the Twitter army and all the all you lot who were so supportive of the show. And to my family who are here tonight, and Mum who brought bus trips every weekend from the village. You kept us in business. Thank you, it means the absolute world. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Such a pleasure to accept this award on Jerry's behalf. He's currently right in the middle of his rehearsals for Catch Me If You Can, that opens on Broadway. He's thrilled to get this award. Everything he does and creates comes from a place of love and passion and fun, and I think that's just what it's all about, and it's great. And also from his point of view, I'd like to thank everybody who makes and has made Legally Blonde the success that it is today. All the producers, Sonia Friedman for making it happen in the first place, and the fans for voting. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'd just like to add a big thank you to the cast, really, for keeping Jerry's work alive every night, 8 shows a week. Full on people, as we would say. Thank you.
Hello. This is awesome. Listen, we're accepting this award on behalf of the entire Legally Blonde team on stage as well as behind the scene. There's a lot of hardworking people that make Legally Blonde what it is. We'd like to thank the writers, Larry, Nell, and Heather, for writing such a vibrant, intelligent show that has a lot of heart as well as makes people laugh every night. We'd also like to thank Jerry Mitchell, who's not only our choreographer but our director. His vision was very focused. He knew exactly what he wanted. The rehearsal process was insane. It was brilliant with him. And finally, to Sonia Friedman and her team for bringing the show over from Broadway and making it happen over here. Our London production is going so well. We're in our 2nd year now. We're still going strong. So thank you to the fans of Legally Blonde. You voted for this. You support us every night, and we owe this all to you. So thank you very much.
Thanks to all of you for coming tonight. Oh, and for those of you who tweeted, because I've just been told we are one of the top trending topics in the country. So, woo.
Well, who'd believe it? 25 years ago, Les Miserables lost to a revival. So it was Me and My Girl. So it is absolutely amazing that here, 25 years later, the original production of Les Miserables is still on, and we have been able to win the best revival at the same time. And that's entirely due to all of you and the amazing cast that we've had over the years. It's been an extraordinary journey for me, and to have actually had the chance in my own lifetime to revive one of the greatest shows I will ever do is extraordinary. And my heart goes out to Lawrence Connor and James Powell, the brilliant directors of the new version, and my amazing design team, Matt Kinley and Paulie Constable, and of course Mick Potter's brilliant sound, to take on and not ape the original, but match the original, which is still one of the greatest shows that anyone will ever see. So thank you all very much, and God bless everyone that's worked on Les Mis. What can I say? One of the other great pleasures of Les Miserables is that every year we keep finding brilliant new talent, and just a few of them are just here. So another great round for the amazing cast of Les Miserables.
And in just a moment, playing us out tonight from the Les Miserables 25th anniversary concert, a treat for all of us, the wonderful I'm a bit in love with him, Alfie Bow.